Greetings and salutations to all. I am Stanley from Mostra di Caffè Johannesburg, South Africa. I have used and evaluated nearly every single method of coffee brewing, but your question calls me to talk about one of my favorite coffee brewing methods, the coffee plunger, also known as the French press. This humble, simple, easy to use and absolutely inexpensive piece of equipment was patented by two Italians named Calimani and Moneta back in 1928. The plunger is one of my favorite ways of brewing coffee because it allows me to have absolute control of the water and coffee ratio as well as the brewing time period. Let me start, my friend, by sharing with you an important piece of truth. In order for you to get a great result, your plunger does not have to be one of those fancy and expensive bronze or stainless steel ones. An affordable plunger off the shelf of a supermarket will do the job just fine. Instead, use your energy and money identifying and buying the right coffee for the job, and in this case, the perfect coffee grind will be in granules the size of coarse sea salt or even bigger, not smaller. Your first step is to place a heaped tablespoon of ground coffee into your plunger and add about 130 milligrams, in other words, 1 coffee mug, of hot water, never boiling water, just hot water from the kettle you boiled 30 seconds ago. Your second step is to stir the mix gently for about 5 seconds using a spoon. Once this is done, put the plunger's lid back on but do not plunge. Your third step is to find something to do for the next 3 minutes, since this is the ideal amount of time the coffee must spend submerged in hot water. The fourth and final step is to plunge the coffee and serve without much delay. Keep in mind that if the grind or the amount of coffee or the brewing time is right, the plunger going down will require just a hint of force from you. If the plunger goes down without any force or you really need to use force, you need to adjust these elements next time you brew. Let me conclude by saying that this beautiful apparatus called the coffee plunger offers absolute control of the end result because if you want your coffee stronger, you can use less water or more coffee. If you desire a stronger or weaker brew, you can leave the coffee brewing in the plunger for longer or shorter than the suggested 3 minutes. I personally believe that the plunger will always be one of the most natural ways to brew a cup of coffee. Being a coffee roaster for many years already, that's all I have for you on this topic, my friends. Keep on enjoying this wonderful beverage nature gave humans and keep on learning more about it. Always remembering that there are many coffees out there, but the best coffee will always be the one you like the most.